All right, guys, I'm going to probably do my last update here on ADTX as this is absolutely looking very bullish now. This one has been an awesome one if you followed the system and always been taking the EMA 10 here. I mean, look at these potential profits here all the time here. We know we've been made money here. We go back down. We gave it that EMA 5 TD. You get into an entry here and it pumps again, gets close to the 20, but usually you're taking at that 10, it goes down again and pumps again. It's just been an absolute banger thing. I mean, that's 50% right there. A lot of people have got in right when price is doing this little thing here where it goes on the 10 and they think that's a good entry. This is not ideally the loading zone. I don't ever want people to say, I want to buy it here right on resistance. We've seen ADTX. Look at the story that is done all the time. I get it. They have a merger coming. This could be like MGOL. And we've seen MGOL do massive rooms here, pumps here too, right? When it was hitting this lower band here, it made a massive move, and we were able to spot that in the Discord. ADTX is definitely a harder one. It's a biotech. I mean, this one is heavily diluted. Do I think this merger is going to be anywhere close to MGOL? Absolutely not. This is a whole different chart. I mean, look at this downward spiral chart. For this to get any pump, it's going to be shorted. I would, definitely take the gains on this thing, in my opinion. I don't want to pump this thing. I know a lot of people are pumping it. I like to take the conservative approach. Did you make your 10%? Are you up 20%? That is golden. It's trail and stop it. Once you hit that 10%, it's just gains from there. The last time we touched the EMA 20 was 809. So you definitely know we're due for a EMA 20 touch, which is this blue band here. It's definitely there, and we're going to hit it. We're definitely going to hit it. But when you're this close, you're just not getting that much profit region. From here to here, you're looking at 13%. Do I really want to risk, on a risky stock to only make 13%? And that's if it hits the EMA 20 today. That can go down every day. They have a lot of good things going on. They had the fireside chat on Friday. They did on February 20. They're doing on February 21st. So my honest opinion, this is going to hit the EMA 20 by then. This is going to be the catalyst. This is going to make it go up. I think this, here, if you had the courage, to listen to what I was doing here, give it that EMA 5 TD, buy it away from the EMA 5. You get a much better average than saying, hey, I'm going to buy it right here on this 5. And just for, obviously when price goes up, you don't go back in on this and then it just goes down. And this is what will get people to stop out, pretty fast. From this high to here, it drops 40%. I don't think this thing is done. I think, by that fireside chat, the merger, I think this is going to get a lot of hype. I think this is definitely going to get going. I mean, this chart alone, if you look at it's just screaming for a dead cat bounce. But they're going to give it to us, but it's a matter of where do you want to take these gains, right? I mean, when I was playing it I probably made over 300% on these little pumps here and then trail and stop it. This one right here was a 30%. I waited again on this one. I played this one right in here. I waited again. Right in here, I played this little pump. I waited again. I played this little pump. And then right in here was another nice, beautiful pump. A lot of people on my Discord were already there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let you guys play this out how you please. Obviously, the biggest pumps that I made were in the earlier things of when ADTX was going down. This is what my strategy does do. You might ask, well, how did you avoid all this? Well, one, we always never go into reverse split. You can see right in here, you see how we touch the CMA 5 and we let that 7 daily candles, we give it that time distance. Right in here, you cannot just go based on oversold type patterns. Like your RSI might have been extremely low, but the main thing with this strategy is your time distance. When things are going really down a lot and you can only play it on the EMA 5, you have to give it that full time distance, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then roll in this area. We did have some pumps pre-market that you're not going to show, but all in this area was massive accumulation for this massive pump here, and this is where I made massive money on this because I put more size in this when I was accumulating. Because remember, I do accumulate once a day, so let's say I bought it on here, it goes down 5%. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It goes another 5%. You're not going to get the absolute bottom on bottom reversals. People think that, there's a system where you can buy here and you go up, instantly. That just does not how it works. ADTX is looking really good, guys. It really is. At the very least, EMA 20 will get hit. You can wait till the fireside chat. Me personally, I say sell the news. Buy the news, sell the news, you know, or buy the rumor, however you want to call it. And that's really what's going to happen. It has all this merger. Let a lot of retail traders get in this and let it pump, and then just for this to go down. I mean, we're up 42%. We'll probably touch this 20 and we'll call it a day on it, as that was the end goal. We know, is this most likely going to hit the 50? Absolutely not. I mean, this is so distortion. Look how big the EMA 50 is. Whenever you see a chart that looks like this, you know there's something wrong with it. This EMA 50 will never get hit. As you can see, also the upper Keltner channel is way up in here, and that means, like, hey, if we ever go to this area, it's a sell zone. Just like if we go to this area, it's a buy zone. And so basically what happens is reversion to the mean is going to happen. Price will go to the EMA 20, price will go to the EMA 10, and price will go to the EMA 5. But to make sure that we get the most solid entries, like right down in here, you're solid because you know if it needs to go to the 5, you can hurry up and take that out. Right in here to the 5 was a 26% gain. We know that this loves the EMA 10 for some reason, but it also tends to bounce down. You're looking at 41%. It goes a little higher. Like these candles here, it can easily sell off. I'm not saying do not take the profit, but I'm also saying you need to lock in some gains, okay, guys? Because if this EMA 20 don't get hit today, guess what? It goes down a little and a little and a little. Obviously, this has a lot of catalysts, so this could go way higher. But I don't want anyone coming into my chat and be like, man, ADTX pumped 50%. I didn't take any gains. It can be very gut punching, gut wrenching when you're up so much just to see you lose the gains. Penny stocks are always risky, guys. I can never tell you exactly where it's going to go. I can tell you guys where I use my system, and I made lots of money doing it. And like I said, I made over probably 300%. I probably played this thing like 20 times, just kept scalping it. Not even scalping it, I just, like, the next day it goes up. Like right here was 2 days of EMA 5. I kept trying to play this EMA 20 right in here, and it really gave me, a lot of good a lot of good entries here. And it's not going to work all the time. And that's why I do accumulate, and I'm in a stock that is just looking all right. If I have to get out of the EMA 5, break even, so be it. I'll play another stock. And that's how I look at these things. I look at them as accumulation zones. I look at them, we know where price has to revert to, and we know where price is going to go to this EMA 20. But I don't tend to just look for that EMA 20 touch. I look for the 5 and 10. All right, so from these lows here, I mean, you guys are up 50%. That is insane. That is nice gains. Some people don't even make 50% in a year. You made that in literally a day. So that's my analysis on here. It's got 488 million volume, so there's something coming into this thing. Obviously it's going to get diluted, but I think this is going to get a multi-day runner. So if you have some shares and you locked in at 10%, make sure that you have your stop loss. If you bought in the 6 cent region, you're looking good. Put your stop loss there. That way, if it does come back down, it's not a big deal, and then you can ride this puppy up, all right? That way, if it does go up 300%, 400%, you're not going to be like, man, why did I take it all out at 10%? You got to hold some at break even. That way you don't, that way you don't get worried about that. I do that all the time. I'm in break even, and I try to keep scaling out as it goes. If it goes above this 20, and let's say I'm up over 30%, well, then now my stop loss is at 10%. And I do increments of every 20% it goes up, I go up 10% on my stop loss. So that's how I do ADTX. This is how I do all bottom reversals. Not everything works perfect, but it's made me very profitable doing this very simple strategy of always buying below the 5, looking for time distance. My best buys are always going to be at this lower Keltner channel. And then obviously you look at the news. Catalyst. Is there a catalyst for this thing to pump up to these EMAs? And absolutely. We have tons of catalysts going on. This thing is extremely oversold. It has the merger going for it. Lots of volume. 500 million volume. That tells you everything. This thing is probably going to get 1 billion. It's getting close to, it could almost hit 1 billion volume today. I wouldn't doubt it once this thing starts ramping up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below. It's the most affordable thing. I'm not going to charge you an outrageous amount like some people do. Some people charge $50, $100, or even more. I'm going to let you guys be a part of a community that works, a strategy that I've done that has made me a full-time trader. I think you guys are going to like it. But click the link down below in YouTube comments below. In the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, read how to subscribe. It's very easy to subscribe. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts right here, and then it'll give you a promotional video for, for this. If you're watching it, you can get all my services for 12 bucks a month. Literally super affordable, and you'll have this role of day swing trading plus in gold. You have my swing trades and my day trades. My day trading strategy is always my favorite. I make the most money doing it. I'm telling you, I keep telling people, try it out. I know it sounds confusing how I do my day trades, but I have an over 90% win ratio, winning every single day. I know exactly what I'm going to lose, and I know exactly what I'm going to make every day. It's passive income. I treat trading like the casino, like I'm the owner of the casino, and everybody else is playing the penny slots, or penny slots, blackjack, whatever you want to call it. And I try to do very conservative style. But yeah, if you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. If you have an Android, you will have to do it on your computer, okay? Or use your phone's browser. Read how to subscribe. It'll teach you how to do it. For this promotional video, you can lock in a lifetime discount of 12 bucks a month. It'll never go up in price, and you'll be a part of a nice community, live streams, one-on-one coaching, alerts, everything you need to be successful. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy trading, and I'll see you in the Discord.